In today's world, how would you define DevOps?
So what I think of DevOps really as is sort of what it originally was supposed to be, right? DevOps is the concept that you're not just throwing things over the wall to someone else. That if you're writing code, you're also implicitly responsible for running that code, for operationalizing it for production, for handling things like security. Because what I used to work in a place that was very siloed, and we had developers that were on literally on one side of a wall, and they would go and they would pull tickets, they would write a feature, and then they were done. They would hand it off to a test team, and the testers were supposed to look at the code without having the benefit of written it, and then figure out how am I going to test this based on, this sheet of objectives we got from the stakeholders. And then they would come up with test plans and they would implement the test plans. And then all of that would go over another wall to the ops people who got to figure out how to package and run it. And that sort of siloed style of writing code, testing code, deploying code wound up with a lot of flaws and failures. Just think about the amount of time that was lost because at any step of this process, if something goes wrong, you can't fix that problem. If you're a tester and you find a bug, then you aren't empowered to fix the bug, even if you know how. You have to send it back over to the developers and then let them have it kind of cycle back into their plate. So we would do a new release like twice a year, if that, which is terribly slow. Like that just, you can't release twice a year, even in the enterprise market. You either need to be, you need bug fixes, you need features, because there's always someone new coming up that's going to be able to move faster. And now it's easier than ever, really, for teams to adopt new technology. So even if you are like this big, embedded enterprise vendor, look at Slack, right? Um, Nobody really saw them coming, and then now here they are, displaced a ton of different collaboration tools. Asana, Trello, name it. You can name it. There's a bunch of examples of smaller, nimbler tools coming in and displacing kind of the standards because those teams could move faster, they could iterate faster, they could deliver value faster. So to me, DevOps is about how do we bring these development teams, how do we bring developers into a place where they can move faster